but the older generations have had no compassion, and I personally say that they have been willing agents in the New World Order and the globalism to completely strip the younger generations of a future of private property, privacy, and a future. The older generations have not done anything to fight against this the New World Order that they want to put on us. That's what I'm going to say to that. And secondly, my grandma, she had a brother. Brother was named Sonny. Everybody loved Sonny. I never met Sonny because he died way before I was born. He was 52. Died of bone cancer in California. Lived in the East Coast his whole life, and then my grandfather was teaching him how to be a draftsman so he could get a good job. And at the time, I think it was the late 80s, early 90s, I believe, you could get a good job as a draftsman if you went to California. So he went to California with this girl that he met, and his life was finally turning around. But before that, Sonny's life was always kind of fucked up. One of the reasons I think was because uh, he did weed. He did weed, and at the time they were really strict on the weed. I think he went to jail a lot for that, you know. So his life was probably fucked up so much just from being from these nosy bodies telling you what to put in your body. You see, it's no different than what they were doing to us in 2020 when they were saying, remember what Trump was saying about the vaccines, about the whatever? He was saying it's not mandated, it's not forced, you know, it's your choice, you don't have to take it, right? And then guess what though? But if you don't take it at your job, you're going to lose your job. But it's not being forced. What the fuck? So this shit has been with either we're talking about the drug war or either we're talking about the medical war that's on our bodies every day. These people are always telling us what to do. And throughout that, through the taxes that they're taking from your money, they are interrupting your process. They are interrupting your individual evolution to be the best that you could be. Now, I'm not saying to be a victim. I'm saying despite all of these things, we still have to try to thrive and we still have to be the best we can be. But we should still be arguing for the complete dismantling, we should not want any government one day. That really should be our goal because it's never going to stop. And we're going to have to strive for the idea that we're going to have to trust one another again. I would rather trust random strangers and my family, right? Because at least I have my ability to protect my family, protect myself from strangers if I happen to think that they're a threat. But how do you defend yourself from an entire machine system, from states, the local governments, all these things that have all their ways and all their tentacles to attack you, whether it's through your taxes, sales tax, property tax? How could you really fight back against that when not only they have that mechanism behind them, but like this book says, they have most of the population not only accepting this tyranny, but enforcing it through obedience of authority and thinking that this authority has some kind of moral superior law over our natural way of life. And it goes back to what I was saying in my last video about the natural rights of man. Now, whether you believe in God or not, even Thomas Jefferson, who I believe was an atheist, believed that we get our rights from something greater than men. Our rights are not privileges granted to us by men in their desks or in offices. Our rights are granted to us by God. Our rights are granted to us by something greater than the material. To deny this, to deny that fact, to give our lives and our rights to these parasites, I don't know what else to use, is not only a complete abdication of personal responsibility, but it's actually becoming a victim. And it's also enjoying the victimhood. So I say let's rise above that victimhood and let's become something greater. Let's become individuals. Let's truly become free.